Though, ask everyone to rate their own looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick 7, starting with you. Own looks.
Okay.
1 to 10.
Some days I'm like, oh, I can't.
Wait, actually, I want to do something a little bit different for this.
Okay.
I want to do it a little different. On the count of 3, you're all going to do this at the same time. On your hands, you're going to show you're just going to lift up your fingers, okay? At the exact same time. So this would be 10, this would be 5, this would be 7, however you want to do it.
What if you have a point number?
You got to round
No.
up or down to whatever you think is appropriate.
Okay.
You can't pick 7. Okay.
Damn.
All right. You guys all got it? All got in your head? All right. 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Don't change them. Okay, so 6, 6, 6, 8, 6, 6, 8, 6. Wait, so 8, 8. Everybody else was 6, right?
Yes.
8, 8, 6. Oh, Q, what about you? 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I give myself a 5. Also, wow, okay, pretty reasonable. I want to hear from the 2 most attractive women on the panel. 8 and 8. Can you boost the audio a bit? Tell us.
Yeah.
So, do you disagree with the other women on the panel? Like, do you think they rated themselves too low? What do you think?
No, I think that you guys are very like humble, and you're rating yourselves a little low, I'd say. I think that maybe you could be a little bit higher for sure. But I mean 6, I feel like, so that would be like a little over average.
Yeah.
Like I think that you're prettier than that, That's what I'd say.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Okay, sure. Okay. And then also your thoughts, like, do you think the women rated themselves too low, or do you think about right?
However they feel. It's our own opinion on ourselves.
Okay. Does your guys' anybody's answers change if the question changes to not what you rate yourself, but if there's a room of 1,000 men and they're rating you, would you hold up a different number? Would you think it's higher? Would you think it's lower? Same. Okay, so 1,000 guys, average would give you 8, and then...
No, I'd say 10 in that case. And I would say it because men just... Okay, you are going to say... I know that you're going to say that I'm not being humble when I say this, but men obsess over me, so...
Are they all from LA?
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Hold on. I'm gonna recap it. You tell me if I have it correct. You rated yourself an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Men, if we were to put you in a room with 1,000 men and we averaged out their answers, those men would give you 10.
Yes.
This is actually a first for this, because typically women will give themselves a higher rating, but when they say, well, if men were rating me, I'd maybe a point down or whatever. So, but you would be a perfect 10 out of 10. And then I'm curious though, if you were not in a room alone with 1,000 men, but all these other women here were also in the room, would the men also rate them 10s too, or would they rate them lower than you?
No, I think that they probably would rate them as like 9 or 10. Yeah. Because I think that men are very, like, they will have, I mean, look, like, I think that men their standards are lower than women's are in many cases when it comes to physical appearance. Yeah. I mean, I know that you're probably going to get offended by that.
Oh, I'm not offended. I'm far from offended. I'm a little bit amused, but...
No, I mean, men, there are plenty of men out there who will have sex with, like, any woman.
But let me ask you this question,
woman.
and we're gonna cut right to the chase. Do men only have sex with women who they think are 10s?
No.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. So
just because a man has sex with you, trust
he would.
me,
But in
he
the
doesn't
moment,
think-
but in the moment, like if he were like asked that, like, you know,
What
in
do
a
you-
room with like 1,000 men or something, like he would probably like simp, and he'd be like, oh, you're a
No.
10, you know.
If the circumstances were that
Not all men.
the
would do
questioner
that, but
was like beyond
many of them would.
yeah, maybe there are some
Yeah.
men who would like genuinely simp, but if
Yeah.
if these men are instructed like, hey, give us your honest rating.
Wait, I'm curious to know what obsessing over you entails. Like, what do you mean when you say men obsess over you?
I get like stalks, like
You get rings
a
thrown
lot,
at you?
like
You get
stalked a
stalked?
lot. Yeah, I get
Stalks?
stalked a lot.
Stalked.
Yes,
Stalked.
I'm not being articulate.
crime?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Followed?
No, I do, and you know, it's
By guys that you know or strangers?
both.
Strangers
Yeah,
stalk you?
I don't. Yeah, men that I've never met them, but they see. Yeah, I know you're laughing at me, but
I mean, I
No,
don't
it's not that.
I
I'm
mean,
thinking
It
about
says-
strangers stalking you.
like desperate guys, like guys that have nothing else going on. Obviously,
so
they
wait,
invest
your
their
rating
time.
is based off of desperate men?
No,
that's a
it's
low-
not
that's a low
entirely.
number.
Not entirely based off of desperate men, but you know, most guys out there, they're not gonna get the woman that they
But
want.
wait, so the men
Small
are
portion.
the men are delusional though, because you're like, hey, I'm an 8, but all these men think I'm a 10.
Well, yeah, because I think that my intelligence actually is more important than my looks.
But we're talking about looks.
Yes, I know, but
Your
I'm saying
intelligence.
that you know, I'm always trying to work on myself, you know, and my physical appearance, you know, is part of that. I don't want to sound cocky and say like, you know, that I'm a 10.
Wait, so
but-
you do think you're a 10? You just don't want to sound cocky.
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's not like, I want to always be working on like improving myself. If I were to just sit here and say that I'm a 10, then like there's nothing to work on, right?
But just clarification.
Like my physical appearance.
1,000 men in a room, they're just rating you on your looks. The answer is 10, correct?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because
Wait, is this like a hubris answer or is this a genuine answer?
no,
Like legit.
men
this is not,
think that
This is not like a I'm being confident thing. Like this is a genuine answer.
yes. No, like I know that it's the reverse of what you've normally heard.
It is the
Yes.
yeah. Typically, women will acknowledge. Oh, if it's men rating me, oh, if they say they're a 7, oh, okay, maybe like 5 or 6, something like that.
Like I
I've
don't know,
never heard
men
the
just
reverse.
think that I am like
But-
worth obsessing over. Like
So
many of them
I'm
do.
gonna.
Yes.
I actually will just go ahead and grant that absolutely. Are there some men who are obsessed with you and think you're really attractive? Sure, probably. Have you had stalkers? Absolutely. I don't think your physical attractiveness precludes you, or lack thereof precludes you from having stalkers. Like that typically tends to manifest itself more just not even necessarily about how you look, but an established relationship typically with somebody. Although it sounds like you also have total strangers stalking you because they see you and they're like, I'm just going to stalk her. I think of stalkers typically like you dated somebody for a month and then like they will not take no for an answer and then they're going to harass you for like a year.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it that way too.
So
I think
you're
that it
literally
could have
going to
many
Trader
meanings.
Joe's and then like you
Yeah.
get stalkers.
Yeah. And men always look at me. And that's not stalking, but I'm saying like I constantly receive male attention. Constantly.
I don't dispute that you. I don't dispute that most women receive an abundance of male attention, be it romantic or sexual. I'm still just confused. Like, so you're saying because I receive this amount of male attention, it must mean I look this good. Is that the logic? I'm just
yeah.
trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. You know what?
I'm ready to be humbled. It's
That it's crazy. That girl with the tooth thing, she gets a lot of male attention too. I mean, her DMs are fucking crazy, bro. She's a
that's a
she's
burn.
a 10. She's a
Oh my god.
No, but she would be on your level because she also gets a lot of male attention, right? Mm-hmm. So do you think she's a 10? Because like, let me ask you a question, right?
No, men tell me. Men have told me my whole.
Stop. Hold
Okay.
on. Let me try to walk it through. So here's the logic. Here's the logic I'm following. This is your claim. I'm a 10 because I've had this proportion of male attention, right? I've had stalkers, I've had all this sexual and romantic attention from men. If that girl, if I could prove to you that that girl that I showed you earlier received just as much of these same, or the exact same attention as you did, you would then have to agree that she's also a 10, right? Because if that's your metric for I am a 10, I receive X amount of romantic and sexual attention, anybody else who receives that exact same amount of attention also has to be a 10. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So is she a 10 then? You that would be the logical conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, that's the logic that you're arriving at. You know, I hadn't really thought about it in the depth that you have, you know.
Sure.
But I think that, you know, I mean, if you looked at it from that perspective, then you could argue.
But and what if I showed you a woman who you could definitively make a statement she was a 1, but this woman received just as much or more sexual and romantic attention as you, but she's a 1? Mm-hmm. Would you then have to? How would you reconcile?
Well, I don't really look at it as just the attention that I've received is why. Like, it's not that variable alone. You know what I mean? It's many things.
So what?
I've been told my whole life that I'm like physically beautiful all the time. By my family members.
You gotta throw that in the trash.
I know. I should. I know.
My mom told me I'm the most handsome man.
I know. You make a good point. You make a good point.
I know what Brad Pitt looks like.
You make a good point.
So
I don't
have
trouble. I don't have trouble either. Like getting.
So, but men tell you that.
Men have told me that many times. Yeah.
But like, here's the thing, right? Has a man ever lied to you to get laid?
It did happen, yeah.
Just
a
that one
couple
time.
times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think? How about maybe not with you, but generally speaking, do you think men will try to flatter women to get laid?
Yeah, they will.
Will they compliment women to get laid?
Yeah, they will.
Will they lie to get laid?
Yes, they will. I'm not going to sit here, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not rating myself. I think that I can always work on my physical appearance. Like, I think that it's, you know what I'm saying? So, but I have been told, like I said, by many different men that I'm physically beautiful.
Are you having...
And they could be lying, but, you know.
I'll let you in just a
Michael
sec.
Jones
You know what I'm saying?
$200.
Thank you, Michael Jones.
Many women are considered to men to be mopeds. Fun to have a ride, but you wouldn't want to be caught with by your friends.
Oh.
Some women on this panel fall into this category.
Look, really quick, and I'll let you come in.
I love the fact that
Thank
I'm
you,
getting
Michael
roasted.
Jones, for the TTS. Appreciate it, man. Here's the thing: is I don't think it would go over well, like, to not tell a woman she's attractive, and if you're trying to date her or get her into bed, like. And I don't know if you ask the men, maybe you don't, but like, even if a woman asked you, like, oh, rate me, even if she asked you, like, rate me honestly, I don't think it's like the best move to be like, you're kind of average looking and you could stand to lose a bit of weight. Like, that's not, I'm not speaking about you, by the way, I'm just saying in general. And it's not going to go over well. Like, as a man, you're going to have to flatter a woman a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just not the polite thing to do.
To not flatter them? You're saying?
Yeah, like it's not going to go over well. Like, instead of giving you a compliment of, oh, you're so beautiful, the guy's like, wow, you are so unremarkable.
That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, you're so ugly or average, or you never say.
I'm such a lucky guy to be dating this completely average, unremarkable woman. You're the best, babe. Or you're not even best. You're just average. You can't do that as a guy. There's some degree of flattery.
No, yeah, of course there is.
Like, I've had women say, oh my God, Brian, you're so handsome. I'm like, shut up. Calm down, lady.
They're just trying to get in your pants, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know what you guys are up to.
I know you're
you
swimming
women,
in pussy. I know.
Wait, what? I didn't say that. All you women, though, all you think about is one thing, and it's disgusting, okay? All you girls want, you want, like, sometimes, you know, Q, like, they just, sometimes you just want to cuddle, but they're trying to flirt. Like, that's crazy.
That is not true.
I
will
just want to
pick
talk
cuddles
sometimes.
over the
I'm a guy. I just want to talk.
Facts.
Why can't we just talk? Why can't we just talk and get to know each other a little bit? Y'all always come over. You just want one thing, and then I feel used. Like, I feel used, and like I'm just a piece of meat, and you don't care about me, and I'm trying to talk to you, and you're not really listening. You're just wondering when you're gonna get some dick, and I'm just trying to talk. I'm trying to have a connection.
Go through it sometimes.
And
I
all
know
y'all
you watching.
All y'all want is sex. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Y'all crazy.
Let me tell you about the new dinosaur that was discovered today. Like,
Can we talk about?
yeah.
That would be interesting.
Low-key, you kind of
That's like the Lil
sounded feminine
Dicky
for a
song.
minute. For a
That's
minute,
all
you
I
just
am.
spoke
Pillow
what
talk.
women want. You just sounded like women. Sorry.
Yeah.
Other than the
I
dinosaur
just want
part.
somebody who can get to know me.
That's
Like,
what she
Guys
said.
never
Me.
talk like that ever.
I want a girl. Like, God, y'all, man.
They never talk
Well,
like that.
So you
why haven't you
want-
found one in your opinion?
Huh?
Why haven't you found one in your opinion? If you haven't found that.
I don't think you're
Especially
a
that one girl,
monogamous
you know,
type.
he'd date her.
I think you're a wild man and you just haven't accepted it. You need like many women.
Huh?
You're not like, you're not gonna have a wife, are you? No, you're not.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Like,
I don't even know what that means.
Prenup.
like I feel like you're like you should be more sexually like open. Like you should just like
No.
have sex with who you want, right? I mean, would you do that? Like, would you live that lifestyle, or you're looking for monogamy?
I think it depends, like, who you want to attract. You know, like,
Right.
I think
Yeah.
Brian wants to attract a respectable woman, so that's kind of how he, like, portrays himself.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like, I want to get to know you, you get to know
Oh,
me,
yeah.
kind of thing. And it just depends, I feel like, who you're trying to attract.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.